Hello, Happy New Year, happy Pep Talk Day. So, this is your weekly dose, injection, inspiration, motivation, just a boost that you need. And I've got a little fact for you. Fun fact. Did you know that by about the third week of the new year, most people have forgotten about, discarded, or given up on their New Year's resolutions slash goals? I'm laughing not because I'm laughing at you, but because it's not surprising that that happens. I used to teach group fitness at the gym, and I saw this happen. At the end of the year, everyone's too busy to come to class. The classes shrink in December, but all the instructors would be like, just wait till January, class will be full again, all that great energy. And that did happen. But by the end of January, these people were gone. They'd gone back to just their regular routine. And I personally think the reason that happens is because when we make a list of New Year's resolutions or goals, we're inspired. We have all that great New Year's energy, and we write down what we think we want or what we think we should do, or sometimes what other people think we should do. And sometimes we get ambitious, and it just becomes, after a couple of weeks, reality sets in. And if we don't have a firm motivation or a reason why, those things just start to feel like a burden. They start to feel like a long to-do list. And so that's why we can't stick with those, because we don't need more people telling us or even ourselves what we should do and making a long to-do list. We want to stick with something simple. So I want to share a couple things that you can use. Number one, well, first of all, I did a retreat a couple weeks ago with my friend Carolyn called Made New. And this is what we do at this retreat. After we do our yoga and our sound bath, we come together and we pass out everybody gets a burn book where they can write down what they want to be rid of. And I'm telling you, because I want you to do this too. Think about one thing that you are tired of carrying around. It could be a habit, it could be a trait, or just some bad relationship or bad blood, even like inability to forgive. Whatever you can think of that is just weighing you down, keeping you small and stuck and unable to move forward. So what we did at the retreat was we had everybody fill out the burn book. Then we went to the fire pit, and guess what we did? We threw those in, and it felt so cathartic. You can do the same thing. Just come up with one thing, write it down, and then burn it or shred it or whatever you want to do. It just feels so good to be rid of that and to just name it sometimes, just to think, what is it? And it's validating and, as I said, cathartic to just think of what that is, say it. So the second part is to, once you clear out the space, of course, you want to bring in what you want. And again, not a long list of things that you think you want, but what does your heart want? What do you want more of this year? Think of just one thing. When we came back from the fire at the retreat, we gave everybody another book. We just called it a new book and gave them time to journal what they wanted to create in 2025. What gives you, and you do the same thing, one thing that you know that your heart wants, that gives you deep purpose, that makes you feel happy inside. Sometimes we get so busy we forget to play, to create, to do those kinds of things, and write that down. I think the simpler you keep it, the better. A lot of people like to choose a word of the year, a single word. And that way you can't forget it, right? It's in your head. It's just one word. I had a friend say, I want to create more this year. I used to, paint and draw, and I just haven't. Or I had someone say they want to connect more this year. They want to improve and have richer relationships. So you could start with a single word or a phrase or a quote, something that you can remember, and something that when you think of it, you feel a little spark, not a sense of sinking like, oh, that's too hard, another to-do thing. So that is my pep talk for you today, is to think about one thing you can get rid of, throw away, burn, and in its place, something you really want, something your heart desires that just lights you up. Write it down, remember it, and just that one thing will help you move forward in this new year. I love this. This is one of my favorite things to do. So if you're lacking support or you want help, reach out to me. I would love to be your cheerleader. I would love to be your pep talker. I already am. And we can coach together too if you really need that nudge. So anyway, I believe in you. I know you can do this. It's going to be a great new year. I look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll talk later. Bye.